This program is brought to you in part by Jerry's Hair Salon and Day Spa inside Grant Park Shopping Center. Indulge your mind, body, and soul.
Good morning, welcome back to BT. Want to head over to Journeys Travel and Leisure Super Center, where we got Brittany Bagnall filling in as our Live Eye host. She's filling in for Drew Kozub. Britt, we were talking about worldly women, the idea of getting a bunch of women together who are like-minded, who want to travel together, but we've got questions beyond that. How do you make sure everybody gets together? How do they know where to go?
Yeah, thank you. Exactly. So a lot of women want to go traveling, but they just can't find the partner to do it with. Maybe their husbands don't want to go, their boyfriends aren't interested, or their friends don't seem to have the money. So Journeys has come up with this really great program, Worldly Women, where you can join in with a bunch of other women, and you ask how they all get along. Well, they actually do little group meetings, so they get to know each other before they board that plane.
Which is good.
Then that's probably
Yeah.
right. And then between that, during that meeting and stuff, they kind of decide who's going to pair up with who. Or if I'm like, hey, Courtney, we should really go on a trip, but it would be fun to have other people so that when you want to walk the beach, I can stay at the pool or whatever the case may be, then you can party with the other women.
That's awesome. A great chance to meet some new friends, too.
Sure.
That's great.
Exactly. So once you get back from the airport, you can still meet them in and around the city because most of them are from Winnipeg. So it's really broadening your friend base, too, because you can never have too many friends.
Never.
Although, don't all Winnipeggers know all other Winnipeggers?
Yes, you're right. You will actually know them all. Good thing Drew wasn't here today because it is Worldly Women, and one woman that knows a lot more about that than I do is Sheila Rempel. So fill me in on this really great program that you've started up.
Well, it was a travel club we created out of a need, actually. Clients coming to us, and also an idea that Ron and I talked about. And it's basically a club that facilitates women meeting other women to travel together, presenting them with interesting and exciting travel options. Also to educate them about traveling as women on things like safety issues and that kind of thing.
Right, big time, because that is a concern, right? Especially if you are traveling alone. A lot of times you want to go to big cities and stuff like that, and it's nice to have a friend with you too. So, so tell me about the most recent trip that you just went on.
We actually there were 17 of us, and we went to New York City, and it was fantastic. We had a great time. It was a good mix of free time and scheduled things. We took in a Broadway show. We did a shopping tour. We did a Sex and the City tour. We took a couple of dinners out. So yeah, it was a really good time.
Oh, that does sound great. And you said too that there is still time to have that downtime or that alone time too. So if you do want some time to yourself, that's available.
Yeah, exactly. We made sure that there was time for people to go and do the things in New York City that they wanted to do, because not everybody wants to do the same thing.
Right. And so what did people think when they came back? Like, what was the response?
We had really good feedback. The pace was good. People liked it. It was well organized. They really enjoyed meeting each other. We had a really good group of women ranging in ages from late 40s to almost 80.
Whoa.
And they were active, independent, fun women.
Right.
They had a really great time.
And let's get real, the people that are signing up for these programs are ones that obviously like to travel and they want to get out there. And so you've put them all in the same place and taken them to a stellar destination. So another thing I was wondering about too, what's next? Where are you thinking of going next?
Well, we've got a lot of things that we're planning for 2014. We're working on a fantastic Italy itinerary for May, about a 12-day trip out of here. We've got Costa Rica in March. We've got a couple of Europe river cruises for fall, and I'm also working on Ireland for fall 2014, just for the women. So a lot of exciting and interesting things coming up. That's
great. And a lot of time leading up to that. So if this is something that interests you, if you want to get a group of women together, or you want to join a group of women to start traveling, and any of these destinations piqued your interest, all that information is on breakfasttelevision.ca. We're taking a quick break, but there's still lots more to come on BT.